So a lot of the time, I always forget about this bit, and I miss it out. Hello and welcome to another episode of me painting. Oh yeah, we're painting again. We've got the white canvas going and we've just covered it with some liquid white. Very thin, even coat of liquid white, yeah. So it's nice and slick and ready to do a painting on. So I'm ready. And I got my brush. My old dirty brush. My old dirty one. Hey, matters. What does it matter? It doesn't matter. So I'm going to get some phthalo blue. I probably should tell you what paints we've got going. Oh, I've got a bit of a runner there. To give that a quick wipe. So I've got some alizarin crimson, some mountain mixture. It's one I bought a while ago, and that one, mountain mixture. I'm sure it's still available, just in case you wanted the same. But you can always mix it yourself using a little bit of blue, brown, red, black, something like that. So I'm grabbing some of this and the mountain mixture. So what we got? I'm desperate to dive in with these paints. So we've got some alizarin crimson, mountain mixture, phthalo blue, Van Dyke brown. I put that on. I was like, will I put a tree in there or a cabin? I don't know. I'm not really sure about this painting. I haven't worked it fully out. I just thought I wanted to do a mountain in there. Getting addicted to the old mountains, and then I don't know. So I was going to see what happens, and then some titanium white. Make sure your titanium white is fairly dry. You don't want it to be thin. You want it to be nice and dry. So I'll knock in my paint. Knock. And that gives you an even distribution of colour. It's all in sky. So the phthalo blue is so strong. That's why I put in my dark, the mountain mix in with it to dull it. But I want this sky to be quite strong because I want the mountain highlights to stand out. So to be able to do that, you need the sky to have something about it. It's got to have something about it. If the sky's all light, then if you put a light highlight, you won't see it because it's light and light. You need some dark to show light, and the opposite's true. What I'm thinking actually. Storms are coming. Stormy storm. Let's get some more of this mountain mixture. It's quite dark, this mountain mixture. I like it. I like it a lot. Just using the big old brush. Throw in some cloud shapes. Look at the sky and you just see big clouds everywhere. It's almost covering the place with cloud. So you can do that with a big brush. Dark clouds. Okay. Quite like that. Ooh, that brush is a bit. All my brushes, because I don't clean them, I dip them in oil with oil of cloves in it, and then it prevents the paint from drying on the brush. So all my brushes, I have to check them to make sure the colour's correct. So I'll go into it a bit more detail. You don't have to do that, it's just something I like doing. Just saves me cleaning brushes, that's all. So I'm just knocking off the excess paint. Just going to go over this very lightly, over the whole thing. Lift it up. Put some wind in there. Something like that. We can decide if we want any areas darker. If you want, like, I'm thinking this needs to be a bit darker there. That cloud a bit darker. And then now I can lift that up again and go across. Something like that. When you're doing your clouds, you can make decisions on how you want them to be. You don't have to do the same. Always do yours differently. Right, so I want a mountain. Let's get some of the dark mountain mixture. Pull it out flat, nice and flat, and then boop, cut across. And you get a little roll of paint. A little roll of paint on there. Now, I'm excited. Mountain was going to be big mountain there, and then it was going to go like that, and then sort of down. I wanted this side to be. Remember, we can change things whenever we like. Yeah, that's the beauty of it, isn't it? If you don't like it, you can go, I think I'll change it. I think I'll do something different. Kind of like the idea of sort of an area there. Let's use our brush. We'll pull this down. So I'll just grab it and now thinking about where I wanted shadow. So my shadow is going to be this side. This was going to be in front like that. This is going. Maybe there's a shadow there. I'm just going to have extra bits. I'm going to really go for it on this mountain. Feeling like having fun painting a mountain today. And then just let it mist away down at the base there. I haven't fully decided. See how you can play with it while it's while you're just moving paint. Yeah, so something like that, and then boop. I want to get some light. So imagine some light. Right, so I might get a little bit of the alizarin crimson, some titanium white. Might throw a bit of mountain mix in just to dull it a little bit. That's not too bad. Well, we'll check it, and if it's okay, then we'll just carry on. But if it isn't, we'll change it. So, thinking about this, we'll peek here. Bring that down. Ooh. Oh, I like that bit of red. Happy accident. I do like that. Let's put some on here. Light pressure. Yeah. I like that bit of red there, it's nice. So just thinking light, thinking dark, maybe there as well. Something like that to start with. I kind of want to bring... Remember, you do what you want to do. Start thinking, oh, I want to change this, I want to do that. So I want a kind of a dull colour for the shadow side. I want some blue in it. Get some of this blue. A little white in it. Just let it go all marbly like that. And cut across. A little roll of paint on there. And then we can start bringing the shadow down. And there as well. Put in there. Some here. Sort of have it pulled in the direction that you want the mountain to lay as well. Something like that. I might have this bit there in the shadows. Quite like that, and then this one. Yeah. I want that to be more seen. Just sort of stand back, have a look at that. Thinking of bringing this. Yeah, let's just wipe the knife. Wipe the knife on a paper towel and then give it more of this light colour. stand back, have a look. Yeah, what I might do actually is one there as well. Just changing things as I go. Or we could bring this all together. The snow going down there. Just clean a few of these areas up. And this. This one here, just a bit more shape to it. And this sort of side. So we're gonna have a tree there on that side. Yeah, I quite like that. Just using this nice brush, we'll give this a tap. You can go really light on your tapping. Just lift that up. Send that further away. Send it further away. So what we're thinking, what if it was, let's just get some of this mountain mixture. Bit more of that mountain mixture, just come a bit darker up here. I might put some snow in here. More dark. Okay. Just constantly knocking off paint. Sort of blend that together a bit. Right, I think I'll put a few brushes, a few trees. Got my brush. I'm gonna need a brush to do this. I got my brushes out. So I got some of this dark. Shall we imagine this is miles away? So we don't want it to be too dark yet. Let's think really far away, like these trees. Just pull straight up. Pull straight up. Like these trees are miles and miles away. Miles and miles. You can just see them. The more you touch them, they start disappearing, they start mixing. And then what we could do, let's use another fan, let's get some of this white. Let's get some snow. Let's get some snow and let's put some snow in front of this. There we go, some snow. Now what we can do, still we don't want to be too close yet, so still want a little bit of light in this. What we can do is put some trees. Come down here. Maybe they go in front of that. A few trees there. And on this side, maybe. A whole load of them. Whole load of them. There are the trees. And we can really nicely just blend that at the base, just tap it. A whole load of trees there. What I might do, pull some of that snow up. Make that vanish a little bit more. So let's get some more of this snow. So it's going to be a bit darker on this side. What if we bring it like this? I want to be able to see it though. Okay, there's some snow. Some snow here. And we can put some bit more white in it, maybe there. Pull that in front of that. Okay, maybe. Something like that. I'm trying to get a few lines going across because that creates different layers of land, you see. Different layers. Trees, trees. Did you see it? Did you think, oh yeah, tree, I want a tree there? I do. I want a tree right there. I'm gonna put one in. You just start at the corner of the brush. We'll do the next one slower so you can follow along. Well, you you might be an expert. You might be an expert. So you just paint along. But for the beginners, the painters like me, we go put in a line, another line. We'll do two. Use the corner of the brush and just push, and then go up and down, up and down, up and down. And then the further down you get, the more power you put in. So you really put the paint on. Load of paint, get that paint going. Don't hide your paint in your tube. I'm hiding the paint in the tube. I used to do that. Well, paint's expensive, isn't it? Didn't want to use it. I want to put it in a paint museum. I quite like. Maybe as another. Well, maybe a little tree. One that goes around crooked a bit. Another one is growing. One day it's going to be nice and tall like this one. But for now, it's just a small one. Put some dark in there. Add some dark in there. I'll put some bushes in there, I think. So using, where is it? Using a landscape knife. So if you're wondering, what paints are these? What are you using? So you want a thick paint, for one. You've noticed the majority of them are the Bob Ross brand, and the others are just what I can get. And all the art materials are Bob Ross art materials, and so is the easel. Just in case you're wondering. So I've had that question, so now you know. So just grab in a little bit of this blue. Let's put in a few indications. Tree trunks. Just give that a little bit of a. There we go. I'll put some more in there. If you do that, you can create an indication of more. And then I was thinking, maybe there is more. Well, some more behind them. Who knows how many? Who knows? Yes, let's carry on. Carry on. Let's put in a little bit of a. Bip. That'll do. Now, I've got to think, it lights this way, remember? Lights this way. I'm going to keep this quite blue and white. Using this other fan brush. If it doesn't stick, which that didn't, you get some liquid white. Liquid white, put it there. Put it there. A bit lighter. That's nice. Bit of liquid white makes it thinner. Thinner, and then you can go bing, 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 bing. And it sticks. And just remember that a thin paint sticks to a thicker paint. And you can choose where you want your highlights to go. I'm thinking of the light hitting this way when I'm putting mine on. Some of the snow still on there. Tip into a little bit more. Kind of want a little bit lighter. Just for this one. That's better. You can see that. Okay, so just stand back, have a look, see what you think. I quite like that. Now what I might do, because some of this dark, pull it in one direction. Let's put some bushes in here. And it's just a dark colour. Okay, and then using the knife, I'm going to scrape in a few little, see them though, you can see those, maybe there's a few little sticks and twigs. You can make them fine and use the point like that, or you can make them a bit bigger so you can see them and do that. Yeah, just removing a bit of paint here and there. Okay. Just get rid of most of the paint off that. Dip it into some liquid white, and then put it on your palette, pull it in one direction, look, pulling it in one direction, and then spin it over. We've got the light coming down here, so maybe there's a bush there. Very light pressure. You make your nice lacy bushes wherever you want them to be. Maybe there's one there. There's one in front of that one. You can work in layers. Something like that. Yeah, I'll do. And then we can bring some snow. Get some more of the white into this bush colour so we can put it on top. I'll cover up that. Something like that. And get a bit more of the white in there for this side. So you can stand back, have a look, decide. I haven't got my liner with me. Grab your liner brush. It's one of them anyway, it'll do. Use the liner. I might put in a few icy things, icy little grassy things. poking out over the snow. Something like that. I quite like that. That's quite nice. Nice wintry painting. I think I'll just throw in a JB. A bit of the crimson-y so we can see it. Let's go for a J, B. That'll do me. So thanks very much for watching this episode. I hope you enjoyed it. If you give it a go, post it on my Facebook page, check it out, and well, so I can check it out, and that'll be exciting. It's always exciting to see what other people can do, because this is just an idea that you could take further. So thanks very much for watching, and I'll see you in another one. Cheers, bye.